Class C action, starting with those first-place Hermon Hawks, who hosted the Hampden Academy Broncos, who will come out with the win in this Class C matchup. From their own 30-yard line, Hermon's own Sam Hopkins breaks a couple tackles, fakes out me, the camera guy, and then it's off to the races. 70 yards and nothing but open field ahead of him. That score right here will put Hermon ahead 26-0 early in the second quarter. Next Hermon possession, it is Griffin Dutton, thank you. With the handoff, he tries to turn the corner, but it's Logan Powers with a big hustle play, forces the Hawks runner out of bounds, but that won't be enough for the Hawks offense. Later on, it's Dylan Yo, and with untouched into the end zone for Hermon touchdown. Hermon shuts out the Broncos with the final score 35-0.
Doug, you had the Class C matchup, Hampden Academy versus Hermon. What stood out to you?
Well, on paper, a score of 35-0 could be considered a lopsided game, but there are many moments throughout that really stuck out and are going to prove beneficial later on in the season. I mean, first, I got to talk about the Hermon Hawks offense. There were times when they'd play the hurry-up, something that's always practiced but rarely used outside the last minutes of the game. If you watch the Hawks, they'll get a play call from the sideline. Almost every player has a risk coach, not just the quarterback, and then they'll execute that play. I saw that happen at least twice in the second quarter, and both times it resulted in big yardage plays. In Class C, you've got Hermon as one of the few remaining undefeated teams, and if the Hawks keep playing the way they've been playing, I expect that streak to continue. For the Broncos, winless for now, but they've got some studs in their lineup who could change all of that. Monyaw Gavin, for one, a quarterback with a solid mechanics, can throw a tight spiral, leads his receivers with the ball even under duress, and all it takes is one win to get that train moving. Next week at Old Town, it should be a good game. Even though Old Town just came up with a big win, I mean, these are two highly competitive teams.
And we talk about that all the time in Class C, right? Hampden Academy, winless. But that's a team that on any given Friday night could come into your house and upset you.
Belfast, too, only has one win, and they showed out tonight in the first half. Really looked like they took control of that game. They just weren't able to close it out. So regardless of record, all these teams seem very competitive.
And back to that Hermon Hawk offense, I mean, that coaching staff has them dialed, and they've got an experienced squad now who a young quarterback, young running back, and young pieces all around that got, made it to a state championship game last year, got a ton of experience under their belt, and now they're just kind of showing off at this point, right? Putting that on display.